Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Data Structures and Algorithms. In this episode, we are going to have a look at a data structure known as a doubly linked list. And it is a bit complex data structure, and in case you are a beginner, I would actually recommend you to check my earlier videos that are going to explain you very simple data structures. So a doubly linked list is kind of close cousin of a singly linked list. So we know that in a singly linked list, we have stuff like this is the linked list, let us say. So this is the singly linked list. And I'm going to say that this one is the last node. And this one is the head node, head pointer to be very specific. So this is a singly linked list. Now we know that we can traverse only in one direction in a singly linked list. Now I want to be a bit more comfortable and I want to traverse in both the directions. So for that we need to have another data structure, and it is a bit more advanced than singly linked list, and it is known as doubly linked list. In doubly linked list, we can have a node like this. So the every node is made of three parts. The first part is data. The second part is the next pointer. So here the next pointer points to this, and the third part is the previous pointer. So if you are a starting node, the previous part will point to a null value or a none value in Python. And if you are last node, the next part will be none. And rest of the nodes will be connected like the arrangement that I have shown in this figure. Now we can perform a lot of operations on this doubly linked list. And let us see a sample few operations on a doubly linked list. So the first operation is to delete a node. And we can delete a node. Suppose I want to delete this node. Then all I have to do is point the pointer of this particular first node to this node and its previous pointer to this node. And then this node becomes free and we can just go ahead and delete it. Delete node 2, and it is going to free the memory. So this is how we have to manually take care of all the pointers. This is how we can delete a node. Now we can also insert a node. Suppose you have a linked list with only two nodes. So I'm just telling you very simple examples and I'm not actually taking care of all the cases. There could be a lot of many cases. And here we have the links between these two, and these two are null. So if I want to insert a node, then I will have to create it manually like this. And then I will have to point the links like these. And these two links will be automatically gone. And we will have a linked list with three members. Now let me tell you an interesting thing. The interesting thing is that even a null could be a doubly linked list. Basically, its previous and its next, they are also null, and this entire null value, it means it is an empty list. And let us see a doubly linked list with a single value. So this is a single value doubly linked list. So this is the data part, and this is the next, and this is the previous pointer. So now let us see how we can define this entire structure node in the programming language like C, C++, Java, Python, and all. So I can have a data structure known as node, and it is going to have three members. So I'm just giving you a general idea about how various programmers would like to fashion their own node. The first one is data. The next one is next or right, or it will be previous or left. So internet is full with all the examples, and almost all the examples, they follow this sort of convention for naming the variables and nodes. So this is all about doubly linked list, and we are going to see a couple of operations of doubly linked lists. So I have never worked extensively with doubly linked lists. I have worked extensively with singly linked lists in my live projects of various programming languages. Now, one more small caveat in doubly linked list is that there could be a circular doubly linked list. Suppose this is a doubly linked list. These are nodes in red. And let us give another color for all the links. So this is a doubly linked list. This is a normal doubly linked list. And if you want to make it a circular doubly linked list, then you will have to arrange your pointers in such a way. So this is a circular doubly linked list. So in this we can find a loop, and usually we never use circular doubly linked list because singly circular linked list is used for ease of traversal. But here we already are with the ease of traversal. We can travel in both the directions. We can traverse in both the directions using our code, even without a loop in doubly linked list. So you will find these doubly linked lists with loop or circular doubly linked lists very, very uncommon in your real life examples. So in the coming episodes, I am covering normal doubly linked lists with Python, and then I'm going to cover it with C, C++, JavaScript, C#, and other programming languages. So in case you want to see all those videos and you want to be notified when I upload a new video, just go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do let me know if you need anything. If you have any suggestions or comments or questions, add them to the comment section of this video. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I will see you next time.